Hi, it's Mark Wade from CenterCityCondos.com. And in this short video, I'd like to give you an update on the Ritz-Carlton, 1414 South Penn Street. Happens to be one of my favorite buildings in town. I think the values are very strong there, and I think the amenities are just beyond. But something is very interesting is happening here, and to compare, there are three units here that I think are really, really interesting. And the first one is 6H. Now, H sits in the southwest corner of the building, 1,467 square feet. It's a two bedroom. It says three baths here. Yeah, there you go. 2.5 baths. Two bed, 2.5 baths. Nice long hallway at the entrance for art. 579. That is just an amazing price. Now the A unit is very similar because it sits on the southeast corner. So the A and the H sit on the south side of the property where you've got the W behind it. But this is the 10th floor. This is a two bedroom, two bath. I like this layout as well. A little bit smaller, 1,314 square feet. And I think that the reality is we see this play out in the guest bedroom. The guest bedroom of the A units are small. They can still fit a nice bed, but they're small. So 10th floor versus 6th floor, I think the views are almost identical, 579, 569. But what's interesting is the G unit. Now the G is the smallest unit in the building. It's 894 square feet, one bed, 1.5 baths, and it's asking 519. Okay. If we look at our dollar per square foot here, that's going to be substantially more than the 6H. 6H is just a phenomenal value. Now here's one. This is a one bedroom, 1.5 bath, the E unit. Now the C, D, and E all face north. They look at it, City Hall. They're all fairly much the same, pretty much the same size. One bed, 1.5 bath, 1,000 square feet. Fit and finish. The finishes on all the units are the same, unless somebody came and upgraded them in the past, couple decades. But this the 14E unit is a higher dollar per square foot. It does face north, 625, which just illustrates in my brain what a phenomenal deal 6H is. I mean, to be able to get into the Ritz-Carlton in a two bedroom, 2.5 bath for 579, that's pretty darn amazing. It'll be interesting. I think this unit's going to go pretty quickly. It did sit on the market. It is a lower floor, but still, it's a corner unit. You're going to get great light in here, and at 579, that's a tough one to pass up. You can either buy or rent parking in the building, and I believe it's probably close to about $100,000 to buy, and probably $300, $400, $500 a month to rent. Probably closer to $500 a month to rent. But really good price on the 6H unit if you want an A unit. And these would be interesting to compare one to another, to compare really apples to apples. I think that would be a great comparison. If you're looking for the cheapest way to get in the building, the G unit would be the way to go. None of these, by the way, have parking. Okay, you have to buy parking or rent parking. Some units have them, some units don't. They all have a luxury courtesy driver, but parking is a separate issue on these. So some really good deals here at the Ritz-Carlton right now. Being at summer, I'm not surprised. We generally see some good deals coming along in the summer because anybody who's got money to buy a condo at the Ritz-Carlton also has money to be sitting on a beach somewhere, you follow me on that one? So our especially in July when it gets hot like this, our market in the kind of the luxury segment does slow down a little bit. It's tempered by the weather and the fact that people are on vacation a lot. So anyway, Mark Wade, CenterCityCondos.com. If you have any interest in seeing any of these, let me know. I'd be happy to to compare and contrast because I think there's some interesting opportunities here. Here you go. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye now.